Welcome, ladies. Welcome, gentlemen. I am Ronnie, and this is Ronnie Studios. Okay, so today you can realize, or you've realized that my introduction was a little bit different. It's because it's basically going to be like a topic that has been going on between the ladies and the gentlemen for a very long time. For instance, is it the duty of a gentleman dating a lady to take care of her financially from head to toe? This has been a continuous discussion on social media for a long time, and today I want to digress and digest it here.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I'm basically the host, but I'm not going to participate too much. I just want to hear what method. Welcome, method.
Thank you, Ronnie.
I just want to hear what you are going to say today about this. All right, so let's go.
Okay, I think this question is even thrown to the guys looking at the headline or the context of the sentence. But personally, no. I prefer to teach my lady how to fish as compared to feeding her with fishes every day.
Okay.
Okay. But saying that means I first of all acknowledge the fact that I have a responsibility to take care of my woman. I've acknowledged the fact because I'm going to be the breadwinner of our home. I need to provide for the family. So even from the onset, me engaging myself with this lady means I've perceived ourselves into the future. That's the plan. It's not just to waste anybody's time or even my own time. I'm at a point whereby if I'm diving into it, I'm going into to the end. So very good. I prefer to teach my lady how to fish. Why do I say that? Because let's put it in a context that one day I'm not home, but there's an emergency. You need to maybe rush whoever is around. Maybe let's put it in the context of maybe your mom or even your siblings. If as at then we are not married yet, not to talk of the children, but let's say your own close relative, and I'm not available, or I happen to find myself stuck in a meeting, and you need an emergency response on maybe to sort out things, and I'm not currently available, does that mean that will be the cause of let me put it like unregrettable event? But let's say you, the woman, have set you up in a different ways that I know you can handle yourself at, and there's a case of emergency. You don't need to call me before you can address that situation. I've set you up. You can now dive into the account directly or in your own purse. It doesn't necessarily have to be in my account. You get it? So I can take care of you, but let me put it in the early stages. I decide to take care of all your bills and everything. When we go out for dinner, I pay the bills. Even your own wardrobe, I have to change it every time. Your makeup kits, I have to buy everything. Every single thing I have to provide for you. And the reality checks in. Let's say I also lose my job. How then do we survive with each other? Or would that be the end for me? For you to go to the next highest bidder,
can't take care of her anymore.
Since I can't take care of her anymore. So if you are going to be with me, you should understand that I prefer to set you up. Let's run this as a partner. Not we are not like master and maybe a slave, whereby or I need to take care of everything for not to bring the context of master and slave or something like that. But I've realized the responsibility to take care of you. But I prefer, instead of me feeding you or taking care of each and every day, I want to put you on the ground whereby you can take care of yourself and take care of me as well. Won't it to be nice if you should go out for a dinner with the kids and the bill counts and in front of the kid will be like, oh honey, wait, I'll take care of it. It's very beautiful. The children
at the early stages, you don't be having children.
Yeah, so me putting it like if you cultivate a habit of being the one to do certain things for yourself, it won't be very difficult for you to display that act in front of your children one day. You can just be like, oh honey, wait, I will take care of it. Don't worry. That's very beautiful. The children will love it. They will learn something very like lifelong in their life, and that's my point.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Thank you very much, Method. Let me go to Rhea.
Okay. So personally, I also think it isn't a must for the man to take full responsibility of their ladies' expenses. It's necessary to help when you can, but then I wouldn't say you must take off everything, because as he said, what if along the line he loses his job or his source of income? Doesn't mean you are going to move on to the next person, because I believe everybody goes into a relationship with hopes of building something together for future. Yes, so prefer that you're able to do something for yourself, and then if your man also can support you, he does that. It's not a must to take care of everything, but then at the same time it's necessary, because personally, look, I was going to say women, but then personally I am the type that I like gifts. It doesn't matter how big or small, but the moment you're able to do something for me, to me, I feel like, oh, I see that you care. I see that you have me on your mind all the time. Yeah. So you care to, even, as I said, it does, the size doesn't matter. Just the effort and the intentions behind. Exactly. So, and I also like to do things for myself. If I'm able to provide for myself, it makes me happy. So I would prefer, it's okay for the man to support, but then it's not necessarily like a must for him to take care of everything.
Okay. So we are back to the rise. Okay, all right. Let's hear your views.
Okay, so I might say that it's not the man's responsibility to take a full covering up of the lady's expenses. But maybe, as she said, you can support. Okay, maybe like the lady, maybe sometimes along the line, she is not working, or maybe she has lost her job. She doesn't have anyone except you. That one that you can fill in to support her, to at least help her stand on her feet. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's not compulsory that a man should buy the girl nice shoes, everything. No.
It's not
because the thing is, the man too has his own responsibilities. Mm-hmm. He has his own family. He's taking care of, and he's trying to at least support you too. Yeah. But that doesn't mean you should leave everything on for him to do.
Okay.
It's like you are adding up more burden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So it's not, to me. It's a no.
No.
Okay. So I think that there is some sort of consensus here that it is not the duty of the man to take full responsibility, especially financial responsibility of.
I have to chip in here. I think that it's not only the man that should take responsibility of a lady. A lady too can take responsibility of a man.
Yeah.
So as he said, like, relationship is the partnership. It's a partnership. Okay. So yes, and Sakona and so exactly. That's how it should be. It shouldn't be like one person sitting somewhere
not to
waiting.
Go off topic, but this is what is happening at the moment. What do you think, aside financial help or responsibility, a man gives in a relationship?
I think he gives
security,
protection. He would protect you emotionally, physically, mentally, everything.
And also, a man also gives one thing that most people overlook is a man brings what we call a sense of purpose.
Yes.
Into your life. A man can. It's not just the man. Like, every relationship sets you up on a journey. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, unless maybe from the onset you've psyched your mind. This is not a relationship for you. Exactly. It's just like a flick. Yeah, you get it. Unless that's the situation, but if it's a relationship and you mean the course for days, it puts you on emotion, and they give you a direction as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is a woman's responsibility in a relationship?
Okay, I might say that a woman should bring joy to the man's heart, peace, because every man needs peace. If you give your man peace, that's when he will find comfortable around you. Peaceful is the most important thing in a man's life. Like, that's what he needs. If you find peace with you, you give him emotional support, you help, you support him like financially too. His part. It shouldn't be one thing that is coming. The guy will be the one to give out. You can at least give the same thing out.
Exactly. It's not supposed to be one-sided.
No,
As I said earlier, in Sakona and Saba, we are both here for a cause. So we all have to put in that effort to ensure that wherever or whatever vision we have,
and one thing is, if you can't portray this in a relationship.
Okay, you said joy, peace, emotional stuff. Okay, so in your submission, there is one thing I feel you forgot to mention, which is, let me ask it in the form of a question. What does respect mean to a man?
Okay, so to me, respect means love to a man. Men cherish respect so much over everything because personally, I believe if I respect you, that's when I'll be able to be there for you. That's when all the things you mentioned. If I don't have respect for you, I'll not be able to do anything for you. Yeah, but then if there's that respect, then that will push me to do things that are necessary for you. So what I know is that respect means everything to men.
And from a male's perspective, what a respect will mean to me, a respect will mean a happy home for me. You get it? Because respect itself is a virtue that needs to be impacted in the children. So if we, the couple, we can't respect ourselves, if you don't respect yourself from the onset, we can't respect ourselves in the bedroom, definitely we'll get it to the living room, the children will see it, and one day it might be out of the house. You get it? Now, the respect in another phase for the man feels happy to run back home, hence taking away the chances of
side chick
or staying out late in the night and leaving the family back and wondering where he is. You see, the respect brings something we call peace of mind at the same time as well as we are speaking. Now, my sister mentioned about the peace of mind. A man, the whole thing a man needs a peace, a peaceful environment. Now, we know as a man, your responsibility itself makes you to go through a lot of struggle within the day. The idea or the mental effort of you acknowledge that you need to provide for the family alone is a stress, it's a workload on its own. Now you go around looking for how best you can help the family. But if after going through the whole day struggle or hustle and everything, and you have to remind that if you get there's a trouble woman waiting for you back home.
I don't want to. We are shifting into marriage now, but let's limit it to
relationship.
Yeah.
What respect means to a man.
Yeah.
One, we've established the fact that it is not the duty of the man to be financially responsible to the lady when you're dating her. So in this sense, how do you as a man feel that the woman can respect you?
Yeah, okay. The woman can respect me in the sense of appreciating the little that I offer. Okay, in terms of relationship, which we are capping our whole conversation. You respect me for who I am, and I respect you back for who you are. Now, with respect translates to acceptance. We now accept each other with our individual flaws. Let's not forget that we are all not perfect. We might act perfect from the onset, but later on, reality sets in. You act out of anger or different way. You say things you are not supposed to. But the respect set the grounds or the boundaries that you are respecting this woman. These words, don't say it out. Whether you think about it, you want to insult her or say abusive words to her, the respect hold you down. That no, you respect this woman a lot. These words you are about to say is uncalled for, regardless of the situation you are in. So you realize that even your relationship, it thrives. You end up having moment to communicate, voice out each other differences, what you are not happy with, and the respect set the ground for all those things.
Okay, so I'll chip in here. As he said, respect is the most important thing in a man's life. Not only the man's life, in everyone's life, because you respect me, I respect you. They love you. I'd say so oba adia oba humienu no dia ma. So at the na utimi mo oba e baako. No already no ntafo mi no dia ma.
Scientifically no right.
Oh yeah, we are not scientifically.
I just want to make
it. So I'm trying to say that whatever you dish out, that's what you're going to get.
Exactly.
So it shouldn't be on the man that the lady should respect them.
It should be reciprocated.
It should be both of you respecting each other.
Okay, I wasn't going to go into this, but I think I don't agree with your last point. It is the man's duty to take care of the lady, right?
Yes.
Don't you think respect in this line is also a duty from the man to the
I understand, but let me ask you this question. Let's assume I respect you, but you don't respect me. You disrespect me all the time. Do you think one day I want to disrespect you?
Thank you. That's what.
So if you respect me and I respect you, It's so hard for me to disrespect you one day.
Especially she
because what
that,
I am giving you are giving it back to me.
Yeah.
But what's in a make
okay.
It shouldn't be just.
We are equating respect to love in a man's world.
Yeah.
If you respect a man, he loves. He sees you loving.
Yes.
Yeah. How does a woman see love?
Oh, okay. Yeah, love needed. We see it to be caring. No?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Caring.
Do you think a man would care about you without respecting you?
No. And a lady will not give you peace of mind if she doesn't respect you.
No, you've not answered that.
Okay.
Do you think a man
Yeah.
would care about you if he doesn't respect you?
No.
That's a dicey one.
It's a dicey one because someone can care for you but don't respect
you. Exactly.
It's impossible.
It is.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It could be that.
What is care?
Care is being there for someone, like always being there for the person emotionally.
And you can do all these things without respect.
Yes.
Okay, wait,
we have people like that.
Okay, I can give you a scenario. I think where they are coming from. I have a lady friend recently. I just met her when I went to Convo. You can still care for someone, and the respect, even as you are supposed to respect the person, it might not even be there.
Yes.
Example is the lady friend was complaining to me. He said his boyfriend does almost everything for her. He takes care of her literally. He can just call her, but this is the point. He can call him that, oh, I'm not feeling well today. I'm not sure what's wrong with me. Then the man will just like, I've sent you 1,000, take it to the hospital. That's not a care.
What is that?
You get that's actually he trying to care for the reason that's the point. He was trying to act on the care base that, okay, I care for the fact that you are not feeling well and we are not sure what's going on. But the respect there is that he didn't respect the woman to the point that to know that, okay, if you are not feeling well, then you are losing the strength. So I need to rush back regardless of where I am.
That is not respect.
I would say.
Okay.
First of all, we should consider what the man does.
Okay.
If this man is a very busy man.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Let me tell you, you've given him a problem. Men are problem solvers.
Yeah.
You tell me you are sick. What is the exact opposite of you being sick? You have to be well. But to me, how do you have to be well? Let me take you to the hospital. I'll not be able to take you to the hospital. What other way can I take you to the hospital?
I've sent you
I send you money. Go to the hospital. Get yourself healed. Okay. I've solved the problem.
Yeah, but let me come
different if you tell me, oh, as a woman.
Let me come.
No,
I haven't landed on the presentation. No problem.
You know, a woman can tell I'm not feeling well. Maybe all what she wants is for you to hug her and then pat her and say, oh, don't worry, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Even that action to a woman will heal her.
Yeah.
Because women think differently. Now, you've given a problem to a man. I'm sick. Does it mean women are not good communicators? You need somebody, hug me.
Okay.
Maybe that's what the woman wants.
No, wait. You see,
hold on. Maybe that's what the woman wants.
I think if we allow him to land, then
maybe you might get the point. I'm trying to talk about someone's personal experience, which she shared with me. Okay. I won't display the vivid details, but the point of she not feeling that well as at that moment, that the man did her part of being responsible and show that he cared by sending the money. Now she happens to go to the hospital, but unfortunately, she was on the verge of having a miscarriage. You get it? So later he called the man that this is the situation the doctors are telling me, and the man came over to hear from the doctors what happened. And he said, yeah, your woman has a miscarriage. However, it's happened. We are here to detect that. And he got angry that maybe she intentionally terminated and he walked out of the hospital. Okay. Now, the lady is complaining to me now because she's feeling like she doesn't know at that point why the man would reject her or just leave her to her fate. Let me play the devil's advocate and put myself in the shoes of this man. I don't know it. Yeah. You see, it's an issue of communication. First of all, we don't know if them. Okay, from what you are saying, the man knew she was pregnant. Yeah. She was I don't know how old the pregnancy was. Yeah, but if he knew, and she was like, "I'm not feeling well," the best solution he knew he could provide as a problem solver, because he has another problem to go and solve. Yeah. Okay, go to the hospital. Okay. I don't know what prompted him to think that the woman wanted to abort or terminate the pregnancy, but the way you communicate an issue also matters. Yeah. If maybe she had gone straight for it, I'm not feeling well in my tummy, I feel maybe the pregnancy. Because it's a feeling. Yeah. Even if you are not sure and you communicate, I feel it is this, it is that.
You've given him a different perspective. Let me tell you, men, we don't want to be thinking about too many things at the same time.
That is true.
I will never do that.
We want to be focused on one
because,
problem.
look, personally, as I'm here, if I start thinking too much, I start getting eye pain, my head starts to ache me. It's a whole different ballgame for me to do deep thinking.
Yeah.
But that is what also brings the solution. So you constantly are going through headache, your eyes are hurting, and it's not just me. I know basically most men go through that.
But okay,
so now you have a challenge. Now it is the communication that has come up.
Maybe on the part of the lady, the communication didn't go like you are saying.
Exactly. So the man wants to provide a solution.
Yeah.
But women also see giving problem and the solution you need as two different things.
Yeah.
A woman can tell you, I'm not feeling well. As I said,
like,
all she wants is maybe for her to give her a hug. Oh, don't worry, to go.
Yeah.
You get well. I even learned that if a woman is telling you, my friend has done this, my friend has done that, my friend has done that, never ever support the friend. Support the woman. Even logically, to me, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But to the woman, all what she wants you to do is to support her, and then she's okay. But you as the man, you be like, why?
But the issue you have.
So now, if as a man you want to think about this logically, you end up offending your wife. So how are men supposed to live in this? Now let's not go to and we end up changing the topic. We're talking about financial responsibility of a man to
then the respect.
A woman is dating, and then respect came out. Let's put, now it was respect diving process.
Yeah, okay. So I would like to say something here from what he was saying. So I think maybe the lady felt disrespected by how he reacted. He getting angry and accusing her of intentionally terminating them. This is something, even if you felt that's what she had done, you could have spoken to her afterwards.
Like the
just between the two of you.
Could it also be that when she got pregnant in the beginning,
maybe she wanted to abort it?
You understand?
Yes.
We are not going to discuss it.
Maybe. It is something that leads to something.
Yes.
The guy will not just stand up and get angry.
Definitely.
Look, honestly, as a normal human being, even if the person is not your girlfriend or wife or whatever, and she tells you, I'm pregnant, unless you are not ready, you are going to be happy and protective of her. Until she shows you otherwise that she's not ready to keep that child. So if any slight thing happens, you will suspect her.
Yeah. Okay.
You understand? So in this instance, this is what could have made the man angry.
Maybe the signs have realized.
She told him from the onset she's not ready. No, let's terminate it, and maybe he tried to convince her. No, let's keep it. So the end where they ended up.
Okay. So your question was, can a man still care for a woman without respect? I think the baseline of that is those in a toxic relationship. The man still provide most of everything.
I was going to say that someone can give you food, it doesn't mean they respect you. Someone can give you something, it doesn't mean they respect you. Yes,
that is out of obligation, not out of care.
We also have
in
the case of marriage as well. It happens in the case of marriage.
I'm telling you, you cannot care for someone without respecting the person.
It happens.
No, care is an emotional thing.
Okay,
let me tell you
what? Okay.
You realize I said a woman can tell you, oh, I'm not feeling well. And then you've learned to accept that when she says I'm not feeling well, you have to give her a hug.
You see,
if you don't care and respect that person, it will be difficult for you
to hug them.
Yes. But there are some people naturally are not touchy.
That's what I'm saying.
But these are things they end up
the way
learning.
you think is not the way some
exactly.
people
Yeah.
Yes. The way you understand the word caring.
Yes. Obedience and obedience say okay. Just as I said someone can buy you food, give you food.
Question. As you said, he'll give you food in the morning, afternoon, evening, go. Give you money, buy shirt. Give you money, buy food. Give you money, buy whatever. If you are asked, is he a caring man? What do you say?
Yes, he is caring. Doesn't mean he respects me.
He is.
Obi better you are na my way there. You are only ninya issue. Enye ya obey you. Obi ko nya baby I say nipa when you me kwan ko ndidi. Me kwan kon sha atade. That disrespect.
And the care you are talking about. There are instances.
We have people like
I'm not standing against the men or in such a way, but in the context, I know of guys that can be like, they can call on their girlfriend, like, okay, are you okay today? They are calling to check up. Okay. Then later on they'll start insulting the okay. If you're okay, that's it. Me and like those they speak rubbishly. Even though you are calling to check on the person, that's a caring act.
Exactly,
right?
But what follows?
To demand everything.
What follows is in respect.
Hello, I haven't heard from you the whole of today. Why also what you did? you are home. Are you okay? Have you eaten? Like, what's up? So you just did that. Okay, and then come be more. Like, you see the tonation in the communication that is going on. You realize that there's no respect there, but the act that is happening that particular moment,
it's like caring. Yeah.
What's the treating for care?
Okay.
No, that's what I'm asking. Yeah. I want to say this thing in cheap. I don't
caring. I don't know what word to use.
You cannot care.
Yeah.
You cannot care.
So that moment,
without respect.
Do you think it's never possible? Do you think it's just performing a responsibility by just
caring?
Exactly.
Let's leave relationship aside. When your mom gives birth to you as you are a child, she will care for you, feed you.
Okay, in that case, they will say she's trying to correct you.
Do you understand? So that means that yes, she's trying to correct you, but in a way, saying, "Okay, be any mommy, be any
But what I want us to understand is, it's not possible to.
Okay, let's not use the word
like it is possible in the sense that okay,
because you don't know
mostly the normal, or let me say traditionally, when you're in a relationship, mostly you don't live together. It's only in rare cases that people live together. So in these cases you might not see, but as he was saying, on the phone he can just be rude and disrespectful to you, even though he's showing you care. And you can only experience it more if you are living together with the person.
Maybe there are certain things you might see as normal. It's not a disrespect to you.
Yes.
But someone else is like,
that disrespect. Exactly.
Do you know some people even put like, you can be like, you are disrespecting me. Like, if you stand in someone's presence.
It's true. Sometimes you can even do something with good intentions, but it will end up being disrespect or something else.
And people voice are like, no, that what you are doing, you are disrespecting. Like, I'm standing, you are saying, or you are doing these things.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So the respect itself, some people see certain acts as a respect, and others even see it as disrespect. Even you uttering certain words or voicing out in certain way. Because I face and like maybe a challenge, or let me say, I've faced my lecturer before, and he asked me to sit down. Was like he called me up that I've missed his class twice, so I'm not going to sit for his midterm, and asked me to sit down. And that instant, even though this is not about care and respect, but I'm trying to tell you how people also see respect in some way. He asked me to sit down, and I told him, "Sir, I have something to say," but he was on the view that he has spoken, and that's the final point of it. I should sit down. The fact that I decide to voice out why I've missed his class, and I've refused to sit down to just voice out as my the student rights have given me. I'm disrespecting him. Meanwhile, I have a legit reason to give him, whereby the school have stated that if you haven't completed your fees, you are not allowed to sit in any class session. And by then, I was still having about 40% to go. So I'm even under a situation that I'm not even allowed to be in your class, and now you are telling me that because I was not allowed to be in your class, I'm not even qualified to sit for your papers.
Yeah.
And I have reason to object to that or voice out at least. Me trying to voice out is a disrespect to him. Meanwhile, I have a right as a student.
You actually feel you're challenging him, just like Mandy.
Mandy and Salima. So this lecture closes the class. Actually, he says if I don't sit down as he instructed, he will walk out. And indeed, he walked out. And me, I also feel like I can't just sit down on the fact that.
See, let me say, I think maybe I don't know how long ago it was, but sometimes we do something out of youthful exuberance and out of inexperience. The best way you could have handled that situation was do as he said after that. You go and see him after lectures. Even though the harm will be done, he could do you a favor. Maybe even if you don't write the paper, university they tell you deserve your how do they call it? Your grades. You can get a C. Your lecturer can decide to give you an A. You'll be surprised because you took your time to go and explain to him later. You could have even given you a B if you don't write the exam. How do you have felt?
Okay.
How would I
know that would have felt like okay to me, or like kind of like, oh wow. I'll be like, oh wow. But the money question, The man is Dr. Smith.
I understand. But look, no matter what,
The man, he's
we
kind
are
of
all human.
but the thing
There's
is,
that
but the thing is, he will not even allow you to enter into his. He made himself kind of like, and I know he's kind of a principled person, but in sometimes he overuses that policy.
That is understandable. But what I'm trying
When
to
he
say,
walks you out, you have no right to go and get close to him, and it's just like
no, you know that when he walks you out, you have no right to walk. What he sees now, he will still disrespecting because he has asked you to walk out and you are now coming to try to explain yourself. Gina and No, that's the mistake.
But then that can be vice versa, that he could have also taken his time,
that one is not even his duty. He will not let you. This is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
This is what I'm trying to say. He has asked you to walk out. You just walk out. After you've walked out, make time. Go and see him in his office. Every lecture,
you end up missing the paper.
No problem. That's what I'm saying.
It affects your CWA.
That's what I'm saying. He can even go ahead to give you a better grade.
So the question here is,
or even give you the chance to come and write up.
And then now the question that even when I use that approach, it's also yield at least a positive result at the end of the day. But the damage was a little bit huge. Okay, when
on your side or his side?
No, on the part of the class, the entire class, because
Exactly.
we couldn't finish the lecture that very day.
So you caused other people who had already paid their fees a whole lot of.
I'm also fighting for.
No, but they are you see.
We are at a crucial stage. Off
topic. So
but
it's
still on the contest.
You know, viewers, sorry for this. Put your comments in there. Put your comments in there, your opinions. Let us hear your views. All right. Yeah. And don't forget to follow us, share, and then like our pages on social media. Ronnie Studios. Thank you very much.
Yeah.